Dave Burdan's joining us again. He brought up a good point. He says if you double up the time now from when he was speaking, we have a chance of a lot of personal records to be set. He thinks that, this could be a 2-hour, 23-minute pace, which I can't fathom in my non-running mind.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't think anyone's run that fast since 2022 or 2012.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were telling me that, the race has really changed over the years, and it changed when the purse was no
Sure.
longer attached
Yeah.
to it. So it really became a local event featuring local runners. I said to Dave, well, when did they stop awarding money to the winners? And he said, the year I won. But the year you won was so magical because we were all really rooting for you with that great story, the teacher, the whole spiel.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we've really kind of been in love with you since, Dave. But tell me about some of the folks at the top of the race from Pete's perspective. You were telling me about a gentleman named Willie Fink
Yes.
and what his story is. Tell me about Willie at the top of the race.
So he's one of the pro runners here in Baltimore with that Under Armour Mission Run Group.
Okay.
And I think he's run as fast as 13:16 for 5K. So
Really?
he's never run a marathon. So this is his first marathon.
He's never run a marathon. That's incredible.
So how big of a step up? Because when you're an elite runner, I guess, is it a big deal to make the step up? Or because you're a pro runner, we'll just run a marathon?
Well, I mean, if you look at his half marathon time, if he's on pace for 2:23, that's
Yeah.
a walk in the park for him.
Really?
So, I mean, just based on his shorter distance times.
A walk in a saunter.
So how does one become elite, Dave Burdan? It's such a wonderful adjective to have.
Right.
No, really.
How
do you
does that happen?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of work, but I'm sure genetics too.
Yeah. But but
What do you
on
have
a
to
simple
do?
core, are
Oh,
these
yeah.
guys who are coming and women are coming out of college as runners,
Right.
and then as we see NBA players or pro tennis
Yes.
players, running is the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it's his lifestyle. I mean, he probably
Oh,
runs
okay.
twice a day, focuses on strength training, recovery, diet. I mean, they have nutritionists, they have a strength coach.
Wow.
This is a language we know not.
I don't speak that at all. So when you're elite and with UA or whoever else you may be running with, is this something that you're working with them year round? This is a job.
Yes, it is a job.
Okay.
I mean, they'll go to, on training retreats too, to different places around the country throughout the year. But yeah, they're local. They train right out of the new facility there at
Sure.
Under Armour.
Are there people who finish the marathon? Like, what do you do the day after?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you run.
Well, it depends.
Don't say it. He's gonna say it.
depends.
He's
No,
gonna-
but you got to get up and move. I mean, you don't want to sit around and lay around all day.
Yeah. There's no place else to go at this point.
I know, but moving gets the
Yeah,
blood flowing
I'm
and helps
sure.
with recovery. So even if it's walking.
Yeah.
All right, what was your go-to meal night before the marathon? What did you eat?
So I kind of I stay away from processed foods like pasta. So I like rice and vegetables and some
okay.
type of, I don't know, light meat, like maybe salmon.
Is there proof to what some of these like goos and other things that people eat pre-race? Is there anything to it, or is it gimmicky for a pro runner?
I mean, it depends. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some brands that are better. They don't spike your blood sugar as quickly.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's more of a sustained energy. But I mean, I was big on waiting
Yeah.
and then taking it later in the race. But once you start taking it, you got to consistently take it. Otherwise,
Sure.
you'll crash.
What's the celebration meal?
Sleep.
You know, I guess it takes a while. I mean, if you run hard,
Yeah.
you're not really hungry for a while.
Oh,
Okay,
So-
but then
let me tell you, my friend.
I want to know, like, is it pizza? Do you have a beer? Do you have a glass of wine? I want
IPA and a
detail.
burger.
When you were last with us, we were talking about the medals, and I think our photographer Matt will be able to get a shot for us. These are really unique, and I think they put a lot of effort in it. Listen, you could have just made it a gold coin and put it on a lanyard, but they really put some effort in making sure that they honor the folks with the Key Bridge.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I mean, it's really cool that they're able to do that every year. They find some unique way every year to kind of commemorate the city in some way.
Next year when you're here, I want you to wear all your medals. Like I want you to have like a whole Michael Phelps thing going. Like just be laden with medals. Will you do it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
All right, done. That was easy. What else can we get out of?